Okay, slime ranching time. Yippee. The game? I think I reorganized the pens that I have. That's nice. I don't remember if I have all the materials I need for the automation of the drones. And plus, technically, the drones are not fully automated because you have to water them, which I'm not sure. Okay. Oop, I'm extra late today. True. Your whole... Oh, you were nearly late by a minute. That's like a ton. Hi, Creep. How are you doing? Let me check on the good little guys. Gosh, I basically missed the whole stream. Yeah, up to this point. Good. How about you? I am doing all right. Are they hungry? Oh, they're hungry. Stop summoning tornadoes. It's not gonna help. They're evil. Those slimes are evil. That is good. Yeah. I might actually go on a walk with a few people that I know today, which would be nice, but it kind of depends. Fine. I get off stream. Hi, Spaghetti. Hi, Boop. Trust me, I am not going to be doing... I'm not going to be adding overlays to today's stream. It'll be fine. Would be funny, but not going to. Must resist. You have cursed me. This is all your fault. What do you mean? How have I done that? Oh, no, they're perfectly fine. They're not even hungry. Alright, which one is the one that's supposed to be feeding them? So this is the one that's supposed to be collecting money, and I'm not really sure it's doing a great job of doing that. Every time I see a dog now, I say instinctively, what the dog doing? Is that such a bad thing? Gotta know what the dog be doing. You have cursed me. Do these actually break? Can I, like, fix this? Or... I guess I'll go get wobbed, or... I have to keep making the drones that actually, I'm not sure it's worth making them then, if you have to constantly fix them. If you water them, I'm fine with that, but... Veggies. Gardens. Cows. How do I fix you? Or do I literally just pick it up and put it back down? Okay. Veggies. Garden. Corrals. Or maybe, wait a minute. I'm being silly. It's because there's no veggies out. I'm sorry, little guy. You're fine. Or I want some chocolate milk. I want chalky milk too now. Wait, you actually... Do not bite me. I'll be very angry. Gonna grab some. The concept of Uber does not exist in the real world. Or perhaps DoorDash or whatever service exists in your general area. Because there's 17 million of them. Double check. Good. All 17 million of them. You know the best part about each one of those things? I feel like none of them are profitable. Not even a singular one. So we have slime toy. I get that. Also, what's the mail that I'm missing? OMG, I love this game. True? Mayhaps you do. True! I like this. Or I can't even get up right now. My puppy's asleep. Your puppy's just holding you hostage. Hi. Hi, inactive. Oh, they're... He really is. Well, that's what the dog's doing. I figured it out. Oh, no, so I've still been trying to watch that Minecraft ARG, but you have to get the second one. It is good. Well, I wanted to get all the achievements for the first. I like playing things in order. Okay, chicken. Alright. So, color chicken. Color. And then, only one of you left. Color. Not many males to go around, apparently. Why is he so rare? My dog always lays on me and then falls asleep, and I have to call out those days. Nothing I can do. I cannot move the dog. Because, like, if I move the dog, it hurts me. You guys hungry? Alright, we got Dirkly, and we got his other name. Other licensed character. Thank you for the follow. You just want me to call you V. Dirkly and Ruffle with an S. It's been too long. I remember you, Dirkly. How could I ever forget Dirk? The only problem with those slimes is the pain in the rear in order to feed any slimes that's meat, because it's just so slow compared to every other food source. So just waiting, right? Because none of the vegetables have grown. Yes. Yes! That's why. And actually, can I move this? So if I grow more vegetables, they should always have more food. So I should always make it so there's 2 areas in which they're able to be fed. You know what game we should play one day? Is it called Real Life Chat? In which, like, what you do is you go around and you talk with people and you, like, try to communicate. Poppy Playtime. Oh yeah, I've been suggested that before. I do have... Like, I do... Hold on. Are you mocking VR chat? I would never mock the sanctity of VR chat. I do have Poppy Playtime in my library. It's just I've not bought any of the DLCs. Because I'm waiting until the mood strikes me to play this game. How dare you? How dare you mock the sanctity of VR chat? You know what? I'm getting... What is the term called? I'm getting Is it Phantom Pain? Is it Metal Gear Solid? What is it called? Where, like, when you, like, walk into someone's avatar in VR chat and they, like, say that they feel this sensation in real life. Some dude reacted to the Amazing Diesel Circus for the first time and watched it backwards. Genius. Phantom Pain? I don't remember what it's called. Is it actually called Phantom Pain? That's incredible. Okay. These are fruit. Why do I do this to myself? There's not a pen that has any veggies. Yeah, it is. Okay. How does someone get to that point? Like, you have to be playing that game so much to even, like, develop that. I have to imagine. Fortunately, yes, it's called Phantom Pain. I cannot take... I will not be able to take someone seriously if they actually genuinely use that term. Because they'll just constantly think Metal Gear. Metal Gear. The pain never goes. Metal Gear. It would be like, I have Phantom Pain, don't walk through me. Phantom Pain is a real thing for people who are amputees. VR chat Phantom Pain is mocking real life things. Well, they could literally call it anything else besides Phantom Pain. You know, not calling it that. I know because Phantom Pain is horrible if you're an amputee, because what happens is, like, if you lost your arm, and let's say you were tensing your arm before you lost it, you'll still feel that sensation of your arm tensing. There are certain, like, practices that can maybe help, and that people can actually feel relaxation in their arms. But, like, I'm not sure that the proper method doesn't even work. Phantom Pain is like being allergic to virtual tomatoes. Well, I'd be allergic to virtual pickles. If someone offered me a burger in, like, a virtual reality setting and it had pickles on it, I would still not eat it. VR chat Phantom Pain isn't real. Well, it's fully a mental thing. I could fully imagine someone getting so engrossed in a game, especially one where it's VR, that they feel like that they're having that pain, or it matters to them so much that they do stuff like that. Now, am I saying that is normal, or they should continue doing that? No. Or I saw someone legit act like they were having an allergic reaction to tomatoes VR. Oh, I think I saw that clip, because I think that's also the clip where the person allegedly claimed that they passed out because people kept throwing tomatoes at them, or because they walked through them. It doesn't work because they act like they're severely hurt, like bleeding from. Is this a common occurrence, or is this just like this one internet video? Because I'm going to be eternally disturbed. A virtual stab wound. People do much on there. Lameo, there's definitely the same clip. Oh, every clip that I have ever seen from VR chat is some of the most cursed stuff I've ever heard. So many people claim this. Yes, it's common. It's a common thing. I've seen a ton of clips and videos. Oh dear. Oh my. Watch VR clips, it's everywhere. I don't. No. Is it just me, or is the first game better than the second? Well, to me it is right now. And this is a absolutely true, unbiased opinion, because I've never played the second game. Coming back to you being my main streamer after an incident from other one I'm mod for. Ah, cool. Yippee. I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Beck. I appreciate you being here. It's very nice. It's always great talking with you. But you don't have to be like my... I do not have to be your main stream or anything. I'm not going to get jealous. Oh, you're watching other people, not me? How dare you? There's worse stuff than Phantom Pain on there, though, to be honest. Well, yes, I've heard about, like, the role play servers and things like that. Have you beat the game yet? If so, how long have you been playing? I've been playing for a decent amount of hours. I've just not beaten it yet. I'm just taking it at a very slow pace. Like, I'm not gonna take Slime Rancher as a serious competitive game where, like, I have to beat this immediately. I'm having my fun. Okay, I'm gonna call your name Local. I'm not gonna call you Local Idiot if you're fine with that. Thank you for the follow. We don't speak about the role-player dungeons. The dungeons. So they're playing D&D over there. Very cool. Oh, Godova. Oh, and by streamer's partner, do you mean like actually the person they're in a relationship with, or like someone who was their friend? So yeah, no, it's all good. Sometimes awkward things just happen. How far in the game have you gotten? How do you define progression in this game? I actually do not know. Yeah, they're married, I think. Wow. Ah, cool. Good for them. Yeah, something like that. L something some arena slash tasks. So, can I open up the map? I have gotten to this area, to this teleport, and I've gotten fully to the other side of the teleport area. But I do not know if there's any other big areas in this game. Because mainly I've just been upgrading like the rewards club membership, and it feels like it's kind of not... Like the slime toys are nice. That's about it. Oh, and I also heard, supposedly, that, like, if you go on keyboard and mouse on that game, people will make fun of you for it, which is incredible. Level of rewards? Yeah, like Star Mail. Or, the rewards club. Can I show you? I cannot show you from... I do not think. Yeah, once I get back, I can show you if you're still here. It took me so long realizing you talked to YouTube chat. Have people been talking on Twitch? You're literally the first message that I've seen, Fruito. I'm also talking to TikTok as well. So, in terms of arena, so Kokodoba, I think I'm on the second reward path. The, like, silver slime stuff, I've fully gotten through. But I've also gotten really unlucky with the scientist, as I've not unlocked their area. Would you be interested in playing Bug Fables? What's Bug Fables? Show me I can look that up real quick. I'm interested in pretty much playing any game, but... My main thing with streaming is I'm just trying to get through Steam Library. It's another cool bug game. It's just like Hollow Knight. Okay, I'll take a quick look. This isn't... It's kind of risky to look at the Steam store. Have you gotten purple treasure crackers? I have not. Actually, that's really sad. And there are Hollow Knight references in there. I'm gonna hide the screen real quick. I'm gonna stop drinking completely in 2026. Yeah. My friends last night and she was drinking. It took me everything. But yeah, I hope that you are genuinely able to achieve that goal. As it seems like it is something that would be helpful for you. Bug Fables. Okay, so party-based RPG. This seems something down my alley. Kind of reminds me of like Octopath Traveler, or something like that. But hi, Judah, how you doing? I don't think I drink that often though. Well, I mean, in comparison, everything can seem kind of null and void. Sometimes it's hard to always compare yourself. uh, yeah, seems interesting. But like, also keep in mind, I have this many games on my wish list, 1,903. I might forget. I might miss it a little bit. Like, I may forget. I will try not to, but I may. Oh, good. Hey, you see, I use my Steam wish list as, like, is a game interesting and something that I might potentially play in the future? And I say yes. I say yes too much. I'm a yes man, okay? Oh, good. Okay. Mud ball. Wait. It contains Cocotobas. How do I break this? Or do I just use water? How do I break you? Oh, do I need to bring a saber slime to it or something? Green portal thing? Eat it. You're a saber slime. Eat it. No, not me. Thing looks like a face. Alright, stop talking to that one dude. Oh, nice. On topic of age, I think you're actually a vampire who's 500 plus, and that's why you don't talk about it. Yeah. True. You passed it? I passed it? Oh, oh, I know what you're talking about. Whoa, I get it. Thank you. I understand now. So that's what the purpose of these things are? Where is it? Over here. Shalunk. It hurts when you use the restroom. You might want to get that checked out, like, medically. Not medical, financial, whatever advice. Figured out the mystery out tired. You're a vampire. True. I'm very mysterious, and, like, I have watched the Twilight movies before. Like, the first one. My favorite part is when the 30-year-olds were pretending to be high schoolers. That was very cool. I can't QA. What? What are you saying? XD. Just passed a milestone in the game. What was the milestone? 100 days? Twilight is so far. It is funny in and of the sense that it's like, what is going on? You see, who do you fall in love with? Do you fall in love with a vampire who seems to be actively disgusted by your smell? Or the guy, I think it was named Taylor Lautner, who cannot physically keep his shirt on. It's impossible. The producers were like, you have no idea how important it is. The movie tickets. Or the books are even better. Jacob. I know, so they kind of do Jacob dirty, because at the end of the book... I cannot believe I'm actually having this discussion right now. They do him so dirty, because once Bella actually has a child, what Jacob does... I feel like the author was just like, alright, we need to make it very clear that Edward is the winner. There is no room for doubt. What a weird thing. I'm gonna get hit a little. No, that's mine. Get back. That part honestly threw me off. What are you talking? Okay, spoiler for Twilight, the book that came out like, I don't know, 20 years ago at this point. Jacob imprints on Bella's child when she's an actual baby, and is like, I'm in love with this baby. I don't know what they were thinking with that. How many have you found? The ball? Not many. Yes, that's weird. Mm-hmm. And even the justification that he has to say for it is like, I'm not able to control it. It's just the way it is. You know, you could have written like an interesting idea in which like even Jacob was like, you know, this is pretty messed up, but no. He was in love with the child after being in love with his mother. Yep. He's like, damn, not able to be in a relationship with anymore. Unless. What was your reaction to the Amazing Digital cliffhanger now that we have time? No threat of spoiling. My reaction to it is I'm excited to see what happens next, and I thought that was the best episode. But I'm also a sucker for the source material. Is this 2? No, this is 1. Well, I probably only have to do that one more time. But I got tempted. I looked at this from, like, this angle. Like, right here. And I was like, oh, maybe it's unlocked. Where you were in looks so much different. Well, yeah. Because this is one of the extra areas. Because, like, this is the normal ranch. Yeah. Need water. What did you use the tofu for? I use it for Gotos. Are they still updating 2? I do not know. I've not even touched 2. Wait, can I feed? Can you eat this? Okay, I'm just feeding it to these guys because I don't want to use meat. I'm too lazy. Find any slime vaults? There's slime vaults? Yes, they're updating too. This is news to me. I'm literally just doing all the side stuff. I'm trying to, like, make drones and such. And then also, in terms of the... Oh, thank you for the rose, local. And I think the best thing about the Amazing Digital Circus episode is that it... I like how it built on everything before, and it was truly... It took 8 or 7 episodes previously of build up to this point. The only concern that I have, as with everything, is that I hope that the penultimate episode is not just the best episode, and then the finale is not nearly as interesting. I'm trying not to spoil it for anyone who's not seen it yet. It always sounds so monotone. Well, I'm sorry. You see, when I was constructed, I talked to my builder, and I was like, you know what? I want to have one tone of voice. I want to never change. I want to be exactly like this. So that way, when people try to hear my voice, they'll think, or do you even feel thing? I'm not ready for the next episode of the Amazing Digital Circus. Sadly, I'll have to probably immediately watch it when it comes out. Because I know if I open any shorts platform, it's gonna be flooded with people who are talking about it. Okay, scientist. I think it's this one. Oh. Well. You see, the problem with this guy is it's kind of hard to replenish them. I gotta go out of my way to replenish them. Unless I set up teleporters, which is a thing that I do not want to do, because I'm lazy. So much happened in that episode, and all the fan theories are killing me. I try to avoid reading fan theories for, like, series that I'm watching. Like, I understand the fun of it, but sometimes that also kind of takes away from it. Because you're pretty much, if you're reading a fan theory, you're reading somebody else's interpretation of the thing. I think sometimes it's more interesting to just have your own, even if it's wrong. Because, like, I've watched stuff before where I've been so wrong about what the outcome of what it was going to be is. They just pop on up on my page. It's hard to avoid. So what if they show up on my shorts and, like, there's a warning and I could click off, but, like, the dopamine receptor is like, no, keep watching. I want to see what happens next. I cannot deny my own brain. Who do you think I am? Okay, should I just get the puddle slimes while I'm out here? I probably should. There's no warning. What? Yeah, there is a warning. There's a warning in your head that goes, hey, this is talking about the amazing digital circus, and it's probably going to spoil some things, or, like, you know, give a fan theory. You're telling me that when you watch shorts, your brain just completely turns off, and you're like, Family Guy. Family Guy clip. Most definitely. Most indubitably. Now my brain is like, damn, we gotta see. Me in school be like, definitely. Indubitably. Have you unlocked all the parts of your ranch? Mayhaps. I do not. So? I still need to get the one part from the scientist lady person. Individual. I just want puddle slime. What is that? What do you mean? Damn, we gotta see. It's a grade you get in school. That's what it is. Indubitably? You've never heard the word indubitably before? It's just without doubt, essentially, is what that means. Rock. Have rock. My headcanon is there was a slime who placed that rock there just perfectly because it just likes it there and I just move it. It just screams. No! I've heard you say it like a million times, just never knew what it meant. Well, the thing is with English is when you get to a certain level of knowing the language, you can kind of guess what words mean in context. That's the beauty about being a native speaker. And also, you get, like, completely catered to, because, like, the world just works on English. Because it's the business language of the world. For right now. There we go. The world is righted. Do I regret watching the news yesterday? What did you see? My favorite part is when I'm clicking through TV channels and I accidentally go through any, like, mainstream media outlet. The orange man on the screen saying devious stuff. How dare the orange man say devious stuff? You know, the orange man should be like more like orange, you glad to see me? That would make his presidency better if he just spoke in orange puns. No more bridges or power plants. He's just destroying all of America's power plants. Here to ask one question. What's your favorite slime? It is Tabby. I like cats. Okay. Okay. I don't even know where I'm going to feed the orange onion. Gotta go now. See ya. Okay. Bye-bye, Bartek. Have a good rest of your day. Wait, do I not even have a collector in here? Was I that poor when I made this? Real. Yeah, I've not been looking at the news all that often. I usually just look from sources or something like it. I suppose AP News or something like that that just says what's going on. Because it's so annoying going to any news article or website in which all it is it's just you get told what you want to hear. It's not actually what is going on or like what might be the problem with the world. It's just what you want to hear. That's what kind of disturbs me. First, they got a day before they lose their entire civilization. I thought he was saying that he was also gonna do a threat like that a few weeks ago, so I'm not really sure if I trust the validity of that statement. Okay, I'm gonna go get more Kokodoba. I don't keep up with the man of the stuff he does. He's bad. Well, I mean, genuinely, I'm not trying to have a fence-sitter opinion. I'm gonna get called fence-sitting for this. Pretty much every time that someone is in government, you can say government bad, and the entire audience will clap. So true. Government do be bad. This one is especially bad. I will definitely agree. It is horrible. Good morning, streamer. Good morning, Ocean. How are you doing? Mostly. The best part about the government is when it give me money, especially my own government. I love when government give me money. My favorite part of the day. But when government take money, that's when I think government bad. When I look at paycheck and paycheck go small because government take money, he's sad. You wish government not do that. Good, fine. How about you? Government doesn't give me enough money, shaking my head. True. I mean, when you do supposedly have butler and driver and all of that, it's probably a little hard for the government to give you money. Thumb up. Stop mentioning it. Alright, I will stop. I'm just saying, there's a reason. I did not think the Kokodobas respawned that much. So you live in America, USA. Did you know there are other countries in the world that give money? They are the money givers, where the government give money. This is not a concept that is exclusive to America. Ow. Could it be possible for the Minecraft to be later in the day instead of today? I mean, it might be possible. Also, thank you for the follow, dude, who found me on Twitch. You understand how to unlock the treasure crackers? So, the way I was doing it is, like, you know that terminal where you get upgrades? I thought that's where you get all the upgrades for it. Do I just have to, like, keep opening them? I have to keep finding the green ones, and then I can get the upgrades? Like, I opened this green one. It might be possible. I might just do 2 streams that day, Ocean, where one in the morning and then one later at night. Canadian? No. I am clearly a 500-year-old vampire, as per Back's headcanon. Okie, yeah. You need to build things like with your slime science? Okay. Okay, I'll build more stuff with that then. I've been building the drones. That's pretty much it. Roy woke my puppy up and then accidentally pet him and he went back to sleep. You accidentally pet the puppy. The puppy's gonna speak to you about this when it wakes up. He's gonna have a nice word, a nice long talk. That reminds me of the meme of like when when you're in a relationship or something like that and somebody says, we need to have a long talk, and you just go, oh. Well, I might be getting killed today. I'm gonna build a bunch of stage 1 drill pumps and the green one. Ow. Ow, stop biting me. It's rude. Do you speak somewhere they speak English? No, I'm actually not. You see, the stream is auto... You see, the reason I have such a monotone voice is clearly because I'm using a AI translator. I'm not actually speaking English the entire time. That's why it's so definitely fluent. Also, I forgot if I said thank you for the picture channel, but thank you. Oh no, you already said thank you in active. Do not worry about it. You said that you would appreciate having that in the server, so I was like, alright, why not? Rosa Robot, true. So true. Yeah. And plus, it might even have use for me in the future if I ever do decide to post pictures of, like, in real life, you know. Very scary concept, though. Why is that teleporter always the one where it spawns at? It's so sad. It's more interesting when it's the other teleporters, because I always look there and it's the one that it is. Kokodobi? Oh, well. Come here. One more. So I should be able to finish the Kokodoba, like, side quest area thing with my next run. Please, tell me where you live. No. Why do you want to know so badly? Have you unlocked the glitch world? No. I've not unlocked any of these things. I've essentially been doing a blind playthrough. I thought you would like right coin because it's pretty similar to Balatro. I played Slay the Spire and I was like, oh, that's a good game. Whereas the feds, true. I am in fact the government. Just all of them. Just a conglomerate. I am the government corporation. I love Slay the Spire. Yeah. I've also been playing a lot. I tried playing 1, but a lot of my friends were like, hey, you want to play 2? And so yeah, we've been playing multiplayer Slay the Spire, which is very fun. Alright, so time to make more slime, like, equipment. They're fed and happy. Well, except these guys. Oh, I see why they're not fed and happy. Because they're a little hungry. What's your main on Slay the Spire? I've not really played it enough to figure it out, but I would say, like, Necrobinder is the one I've had the most fun with so far. There's ducks outside. Are they in a row? It's important if they're in a row. Make sure, everyone, make sure to row your ducks right now. Gotta row them. Meat and veggie, gotta wait. Oh, they all scattered. You'll be doing Subnautica 2 with other people when you eventually stream it? Eventually, if I can convince somebody to play it with. Or I might just do solo. I'm not sure, but the game's not out yet, so I have no idea the experience of it, or like... Okay, utility drone. Can I make another drone? I can. And then I guess I'll just make a ton of drills. Drill, 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 drill. I'm gonna put them all here, which is a genius move. Dream, 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 dream. Speaking of Twilight, I'm pretty sure Tyler Lautner was in that movie. Oh, I reached the limit. Why is there a limit? Why does it matter? Why can you only have 5 drills in here? Silly government regulations. Use Shark Boy. Is that a new one in the second? I haven't played the second one. And Jacob. Also, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not sure I'm gonna do Subnautica 2 streams that are like this time, because the reason is if I did try to play it co-op with somebody, I'm not even sure that they would be willing to wake up at this ungodly hour in order to play it, at least for most of them. Because if I asked them to play it at this hour, they'll probably be like, yeah, I'll try to wake up then. And then 5 hours later, I'd receive a call being like, yeah, so I was not able to make it. I think it must be early for you. No, it's even earlier for them. It's not super bad for me. Is it like before 7 for you right now? I cannot share that information. It's very confidential. Very secret. Great. Alright, so... Room. Marriage room. What do I want to do now? So I'm getting close to the reward system. Also, if that person's still here, the reward system I was talking about was this one. I forgot. You have to buy and create a total of 50 gadgets. It costs 25k. Okay. So is that just for the second, or is that for the last, like, upgrade path? Already like 10:30. The brain be like, the day's already practically gone. Better start tomorrow. Me when I wake up and have not immediately done 17 things. Well, damn, the day's over. It's over. Real. Oh, that reminds me of a small thought that I had. I was talking to somebody. So one of my break days, the last Saturday was one of the only break days that I had for like a week or so. And when I got to that break day, I told myself, all right, I'm going to do so much stuff. I'm going to finally finish that Let's Play video of an undescript name that I'm not going to share. I'm going to finally do all of this. Woke up on that day, did absolutely nothing because I did not feel like it. I was so tired from the rest of the week. I was like, all right, I'm going to lay in bed. And to be honest, I'm not even sure what I did that day. I may have just slept. And then after that day, it's so hard to lock in even when you have time. Yeah. It's just so difficult when you have so many distractions and things. Or like you have one break day, so this is the only time that you could possibly relax. So you just relax all at once. It's like you build up this accumulation of relaxation. And then I was talking to one of my coworkers afterwards, and I was like, yeah, so I wanted to do all this stuff during this day, and I just was not able to, and it kind of sucked as a feeling. You know, just venting a little bit, having a conversation. And they just went up to me, and they said, well, yeah, it was your own fault for not doing anything. Like, if you wanted to be happy that day, like, you should have just done it yourself. And I was like, oh, well, thanks, champ. Appreciate it. That's messed up. Yeah, that's what I even said that to them. I was like, yeah, I was not saying it for advice, keep you in mind. Like, keep that in mind. I was just talking to them because I was just sharing how I was feeling at the moment, and they're like, well, damn, you should do, like, that's your fault. You're struggling, just do better. True. I would have crashed out. That's so rude. I said to their face, I was like, yeah, that's pretty rude. Why'd you say that? And they unironically said to me, it's just the truth. If you wanted to have done stuff that day, you should have just done it. So yeah, I'm not going to be sharing that sort of stuff with them anymore. I'll still talk with them. I'll still share, like, things like that. But it kind of sucks when you're trying to vent with somebody. Like, especially, I'm not particularly someone who often shares the way that I'm feeling or, like, the struggles that I'm going through at times. So it kind of sucks whenever you do that for somebody, and then they just kind of... I don't know. How do you even describe that? You know, describe what they did. Shut you down. tell you quote-unquote obvious advice. I get that. Oh, sorry, that person was a jerk. I don't have to apologize on their behalf. It's fine. Like, shrug it off. Well, I think part of the reason is because I feel like the individual I'm talking with is a little bit older. They grew up in a generation where it's like, if you have a problem, just deal with it. Never share your problems. And I do not like that mentality. It's not a good way to live, is the best way to describe it. True. Yes. Because if every day... I thought that was the Tangle Slimes that are beating me up for a second. I was about to do something. But yeah. I don't know. I hope one day that they can see that that's not a very healthy mindset, because if you just bottle everything up and then never address it, it's gonna come out in other ways that you're not gonna expect. How did you get over here? Stop it. Episode 2, that's completely unhealthy thinking. Yeah. Who knows? We'll see. But alas, I cannot solve someone else's psychological or mental issues. I am not a therapist, that is for sure. You give a bad wisdom and never share how you're feeling, because like if you share how you're feeling, you show weakness. And weakness not make you alpha. Definitely alpha male, because like no one's ever heard of an alpha female before, am I right? Knew you'd read this. Wow, the rest of the message did not read. That's crazy. Or did not read. That was the bad wisdom, by the way. Oh, but that just made me realize there absolutely has to be somebody who makes content, you know, like that alpha male stuff. There has to be somebody who's like a woman or a man who makes content that's specifically geared towards women. That's like the alpha male stuff, but repackaged. That's genius. If nobody's done that, all right, I may stop my YouTube channel, because that's very lucrative. I could see the money you could get from that. Thank you, Brock the Rock, for the follower, for the follower. Yes, you are one of my 12 followers now. The sacred disciple. Genius. Why did I not think of that before? Also, why am I not getting money? Oh, there we go. So you only get the money as soon as you go into this region. It makes sense. Got it. Let me just feed them some food. One's at 2%. Love playing Slime Rancher as a kid. Well, good thing I'm most certainly still a kid. I should probably collect some of the ports here. You're telling me you guys have only collected this much? You need to bump those numbers up. And yes, before anyone says anything, I know that they give more plorts if you feed them their favorite foods. I don't want to. Too much work. Oh, wait, actually, wait, that's not a problem. They have been, it's just the guy selling them. If you feel like telling how you feel to someone weak, someone who's weak, just remember that Conquest said how he felt to Mark. True. Conquest and Mark has a very healthy relationship. Conquest really loves hearing, like, the inside parts of Mark, and really likes revealing them to the whole world. It's very cool that he does that. They have a very healthy and beneficial relationship. I can hear the clips, and I can actually see them going through my head right now. It's very emotional, very cool. For sure, and this includes the new episodes. Most indubitably. So Colorful and then Briar. I don't even know what this one's called. Painted. And have Briar hens? That might be a problem. You're not a Briar hen. It's not Stony. I hope we get more Briar hens. My Briar hen, mate, make more. Go on, my true. It's very heart and gut warming. True. Oh, that is Stony. I'm an idiot. Good thing I brought them with me. Somebody was watching the entire time and was like, does he know? He's not a knower. Puppy mad. Before I woke up my puppy to go get my charger and he bit me. Cheat. Puppy just says in perfect English, cheater, and then never speaks again. Big mad. Also turns to you, no one will believe you. You got a skinwalker as a puppy? Alright, let me fix my posture. Fighting my bed now, what the flip? Just say you do not consent. If you do not consent, then not able to do anything. You gotta use the UN approach to conflict, which is stand and observe and never do anything. He doesn't care about consent. I'm gonna write a Twitter document about this. I have quantum lemons growing. I thought they were fruit. We're talking about phase lemon. Yes, I do. I don't want to deal with these guys. 5 paragraphs, yes. So I heard that Creep's Pupper does not like consent. And, you know, I just wanted to say, I wanted to signal to everyone around me that consent is very, very important. I have never done bad thing in my entire life. Never, ever. They're Quantum Slime's favorites. Yeah, that is true. I wish that there was a way to make it so Quantum Slimes were easier to wrangle. Hello. Hello, possibly tipped 95 underscore the underscore slime. How are you doing? Did I say the full name every time you send a message? I'm gonna get very tired very quickly. How long can I keep this bit? Sometimes when I pet him, he just chomps my hand for real. You should, Dreamer. How do I avoid school? I don't want to go to school today. The best way to avoid school, Ocean, is to... Actually, genuinely, the best advice. The more you dislike school, the faster that it goes by. And then once it's over, you're like, well, now I have to get a job now. Oh, dear. I have to go through the college meat grinder. Play sick. So twoo. I know. The most twoo. Possibly hyphen tip 95 underscore the underscore slime. It's not possibly. It's possible. I don't even remember me saying the word possibly or possible. My bad. Ultra kill reference? I don't know where the ultra kill reference came from. It always, I'm not even kidding. Every time I look for that teleporter, did I do something where every time it only teleports there? Could possibly right there. Oh, my bad. It is possible that it could be right there. Alright, everyone bring out your bingo sheets. Make sure to take 5 streamer points out for the fact that I said possibly instead of possible. OMG Slime Rancher. Yep. It is I, John Slime Rancher. It is me. It is I. Used to mess this game up as a kid. What do you mean mess it up? You mean like making tar slimes? Possible. Oh, yes. What is it? Yeah, it's a... Possible hyphen tip 95 underscore the underscore slime says also exclude the symbols like underscore and hyphen. But why? It makes it funnier. Gil, can I see your zoo twinage? Sure. I like calling it a menagerie more like. It makes me seem more complex and interesting, even though I'm very basic. Would it be wrong to get my maid to make tacos for lunch? I don't know. I feel like I need to hire a chef or something that doesn't have too much work. Hey, maid, can you do your job? No. Yeah. I should have thought of that. They could just say no. What's my favorite slime? The one that gives me the most money. Also, these guys. We got. I think you're Dirkly. You cannot. They're literally identical. Dirkly and Scruffle or something. Your name starts with S. Whatever S. Say something S related, and that's his name. Okay, so these are the gardens that I never pick up. These are the quantum slimes, which I have a very big appreciation for. These are the puddle slimes. They get very sigh. Mine's Hunter. And then the deep, dark rooms. Some may even see the back rooms, like the movie. They got these guys, the Tangle and Rock Slimes, which actually, on second thought, is not a great combination. Honey and Hunter, which I actually do think looks pretty nice. I like these guys. Very adorable. We got Pink and Saber. Look at him. And then in the far back area, we could put 0. We could put below 0 in the stream vote, or are you focusing on completing things right now? I was kind of focusing on things. How about this? I'll put up a vote today as soon as stream's over. If people want to see Subnautica below 0. I love the blue cats. And then we have the Mosaic Tangle Largos. Honestly, I think Mosaic just makes everything else look better. I like the Mosaic look. It adds a certain temperament and, like, I don't know, whatever complex Nova Riche terms I want to use here. They add a certain, like, light. I like the way they look. Like Mosaic, it is. Hold on, I forgot to do the bit. Possibly hyphen tip 95 underscore the underscore slime said, I like Mosaic, it is my favorite. True. So true. Why is it pulsating? I'm just ask her this once, only this time, then I'll just hire someone else or something. Alright. You go creep. You go ask that person for tacos. And when they most likely say yes, you enjoy those tacos. You better not feel guilty about having the tacos, though. So expensive. So expensive. Why is it so much money? Oh wait, I also have another region, but those slimes do not require food, so they're not important. Actually, wait, they may. I should go check on them. It's been like a few hours. I feel guilty, but like as long as she makes it herself some too, I'm good. It's like you start talking to her, and you're just like, hey, you should like make some tacos and like you should make some extra. Yeah, you should put like more beef or chicken there, like just as much as you want. After I streamed yesterday, I realized how hard it is to keep up with chat. How many people were you talking with, Ocean? They keep up with 3. How often do you stream? I stream every day, except when I do not feel like it, or when something work-related comes up. Why do I stream every day? Because, you know, I'm so in this for the money. That's why. I'm, like, greedy. Every time I see a donation, I stop everything. Like, even if I'm doing a permadeath run, I'll just stop the entire game, and I was like, ooh, money. What times? Like, around this time, or, like, 12 hours from now. It was genuinely only 2 to 3 people. I could understand how that could be difficult, Ocean. Do not feel bad about that. Like, how do you keep up with 3 chats? It's called, whenever I'm playing a basic game like this, I'm practically playing the game through the OBS screen right now, so I'm making sure that I'm not missing any messages. Possible hyphen tip 95 underscore the underscore slime says, I missed the rad quantum mosaic twinkle glitch, etc. That's probably on you're playing Slime Rancher too. I streamed once and couldn't do it either. Too much talking. You know what's the funny thing? This is typically not how I am. When I'm playing video games and things like that, I'm like dead silent. I never speak. I'm not much of a talker. The main reason I streamed is to make it so like I actually kind of practice talking with people. Because if I do not do this here, it's over. And even when I like record games or things like that, it's difficult for me to speak sometimes because it's not like there's actively people there. It gets scary. Okay, yes, and before I procrastinate any further, let me see if I have anything for the fire slimes. These guys. I think I've only had like 4 people chatting at once and it was too much for me. Okay. Wait, you only streamed 1 time when you had 4 people? Hold on, I'm gonna cope real quick. Do you know how many 0 viewer streams that I had? It was like a year. It was like a full-on year. When I would see a person, I would not actually do this is me over-exaggerating, but I'd be like, oh, wait, do not leave, please. You streamed for a while that day? How long do you define as a while? Do not go, I'm desperate. And then they would leave. That's how it was. More like we would have basic conversation. The realistic way is basic conversation. Hello, how are you doing? Good. And then they'd leave. It's fine. Like 8+ hours. Okay, that makes more sense. I think there's not enough ash. Oh, actually, local, let me actually give you times, because I just said, like, around this time. Usually it's, like, 8 p.m. CST, or then it also later in the day becomes, like, 8 p.m. CST, depending on how I'm feeling, but if I stream in the morning, then I often do not stream. in the evening. That got less fun when there was more than one person in chat. Well, yeah, because you have to micromanage conversation. I didn't know if I talk or not when I normally play games. Well, the thing is that you mentally change when you're recording and when you're streaming, because you know, your brain knows that you're streaming and it knows that you're recording, so like you have a tendency to talk more. Because like people talk when they stream and they record, so like, why are you not talking? You should be talking right now. Oh, but you're not talking for 5 seconds. The viewer attention, the jingling of keys is down. I've learned to suppress that voice quite greatly. Actually, that voice has been dead in a ditch for a while. If I'm locked in on a game, I can't tell if I'm thinking or talking. There we go. Enjoy the food. The food. The food. Excuse me? I was using that. Alright, should I try to finish the little Cocodoba side thing? Maybe I should. I probably should. I just realized I have 248 hours on Slime Rancher. You want to see how many hours I have? Go over. I have 26.3. I almost died like 5 times from my hardcore run, all to oxygen. Was that below 0 or is that actual, like, Subnautica? I constantly forget this tofu. It's actually incredible. First game? Okay. I still remember the clip that I have of the first game, where I was playing hardcore because I had already played the game before, and then I went to the back area of the crash ship. I do not remember what it's called, and there's a Reaper Leviathan that lives there, and I was in my Seamoth, and then I got out of the Seamoth for like a few seconds. That probably saved my life now that I realize it. I got out of the Seamoth for a few seconds to go get like research or collect an item, and then when I looked back, the Reaper Leviathan. Well, no, I saw the light. Oh, wait, best describe this. Sorry, I'm not doing a very good job right now. So I went out of the Seamoth, and the light of the Seamoth was going on my back, and I saw it, like, in the back reflection of when I was looking to get metal or research. And then I noticed that the light was going, like, up and down. I turn around, and I see the Reaper Leviathan diddling the Seamoth, and I'm like, oh, I should leave. You two are having your arrangement here. I'm gonna go. Believe it or not, the Seamoth did not survive that encounter. I had to make another one, but luckily Seamoths are surprisingly cheap to make in Subnautica. Like real cheap. I have over 1,000 in one game. Next pet dog or cat or bird or fox or raccoon, I'm stuck. You want a Ragoon? Ragoon. Okay, I think, hold on. On the topic of game hours, I think the most amount of hours that I've had in a game is 500, though? Yeah, Dead by Daylight. Ocean just, Ragoon! 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 Huh? Do I think I have to get another one? It's really sunny seeing Balat show up here with 200 hours. Oh wait, you were saying boo. Huh? There we go. I completed the bit. Ocean is very invested in the raccoon. The semi-domesticated raccoon. That's amazing. What, the semi-domesticated raccoon? I have 1,500 Rocket League and 2K on Minecraft. just not play games that much? I feel like I do, but everybody has thousands of hours on something. I may have ADHD. Release me! Where was this? I can't own a raccoon. Just move somewhere else. Thought you could own them anywhere. Probably have 1,000 hours or more on Silksong. I can't. Yeah, so Creep, this is another, like, education thing for the US. Different states have different laws, and it's, like, very different everywhere. Like, did you know, a random fact, I have relatives that live here, that in Oregon and New Jersey, there is no sales tax. I'm trying for Steel Soul. How's that going? This is the part where you say, it's actually been going very good. I've actually reached, like, all the way to the Citadel. In fact, I've nearly beaten the game. What's your most played game? Are you talking about, like, stream-wise, or, like, actual... like, hour-wise? Hour-wise? Okay. I haven't reached the Citadel yet. Wait, but y'all can own foxes, right? I don't know. Wait, why do I have the Cocodobas with me? I literally cannot use them. Okay, so I'll share the screen that shows all my playtimes. The reason I like Steam so much is it just puts, like, all the data in one place. It's very nice. I have, like, 500, or I might actually have way more than 500 hours. Wait, no. So I'll read this just in case you're not able to see it. I know it's decently small. So Dead by Daylight, 472.8 hours. Grand Theft Auto 5 Legacy, 364.5. Balatro, 231.9. Halo the Master Chief Collection, 221.4. My apologies. Satisfactory, 197.5. Hollow Knight, 161.6. And then Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, 153. And then it goes... there's more. And then Silksong, I have 101. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15 games that are 100 more. Phantom Pain scares me. True, you are a VR chat user. You also have a big fear of tomatoes. And social interaction that's not virtual. I'm social. You just unlocked a new name. Hi, social. You're no longer back. Alright, hold on. I need to look up... I guess I'll look it up for you, Creep, because nobody else is going to give an answer. Can you own foxes in the United States of America? Country. Place. So only 16 states supposedly allow fox ownership. And others require permits or, like, things of that sort. That's me reading the AI overview. That could be very wrong, by the way. I'm just reading it because, like... Ooh. Well, I'm in the US here, but, like, I can own a fox without a permit. Or not without, with. There's remove the out part. With. Oh, also, speaking of which, so you're probably charging your phone. Or, well, one of you's charging your phone, I don't remember fully. I don't know, I just forgot. But have you gotten any luck getting your account back? Social. Oh, so you're hopefully you've been doing better with the whole broken phone thing. Phone is now at 15%. Wow, incredible. My phone battery, like, never goes below 70. And that's, like, on a long day of work. Where, like, I'd have my phone away from the charger. You found some cute raccoons. Nice. Let's go. Money. Okay, heartbeats. No, no, no. Do not take all the heartbeats. I need heartbeat. Hee. Bye-bye. What's your favorite area? The tax-exempt one. In terms of actual reality, so in the far, far west, or the far, far range, I really like this area a lot. I'm a sucker for forests, though. So it would be this one here. Also, I should probably go get the drills. Yeah, I'll go do that. Well, I'm also looking for honey slimes. Actually, I think honey slimes live there anywhere. So this is a great situation. Yes, honey slime's home mossy blanket. Yes. Blanket. Yeah, I may not be streaming later today. I may actually just get back to my house. Or it's technically not my house, I rent it. To the place that I rent. The rent home. I'll get back to the rent home and then just take a blanket and go sleep. That sounds great. That sounds incredible, actually. Okay, so then I just go here. I do not want to open that door. Hey, little guy. Probably put a drill here. I have it anyway. Oh, wait. Oh, it's like in the entire world you can only have 6 drills. I was kind of hoping that was area related. When they're half price, they're only like $250 right now. Now that's just... You know, honestly, I'm kind of surprised with all this talk of animals. Grape, you've never talked about, like, horses or anything like that. But, like, in terms of, like, care of animals, horses are an entirely different beast. They're, like, exponentially more care. Horses scare me. Worms. Why do they scare you? Do you have a bad history with horses? You're mine. You're mine. Imagine getting abducted and all you hear is mine. You're mine. I like horses from a distance. Okay. So I've had experience dealing with horses before, and I will say they are majestic creatures, but if you take care of them for as long as I have, you realize that they're kind of a little dumb. They do very dumb things. They are certainly beautiful to look at. They're representative of very quote-unquote good times in history. But, like, they also do very silly things. They look really dumb sometimes, yes. Pro horses are great, just mad intimidating with their size. You can buy, like, mini horses. Actually, I kind of want to look at a picture of a mini horse, so hold on, I'll get to a good spot, and then yeah. The only problem with mini horses is I believe they have a lot of medical issues, because it's kind of like pugs or certain dog breeds, where, like, they were bred to be that way, and they did not care if they had defects. For real, that's sad, honestly, yeah. Eat your food. Food it up. Bird up. Constantly need water. Okay, I can probably make more drones here now. Yes. 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 Alright, am I missing any of them? Guy. Cool. All good. So go here and then just chuck them all in. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy as many drones as I can. Is there a limit to the amount of drones you can have? Please tell me there's not. If it's 6, that's tragic. So we'll fabricate it right here. Facilities. All. It does not look like there's a limit. Nice. So, what you're going to do is you're going to take a specific food, and that would be phase lemon. And you're going to put it in Rouse. And then what you're going to do, you're going to take specific plort. And then you're going to put that in the plort market. It's going to take them a little bit to do their job, but... You're not... There's a garden right there. You can take it. Alright, well, I wait for them to do their job, so let me... I'm going to hide the screen real quick. It's very scary, it's dark. Oh no, reflection! Mini horse. This is a good representation of what I'm talking about. Like, they can be real small. They're essentially like bigger dogs at this point. I'm pretty sure some people literally just have them in their homes. They're that small. Real? Yeah. Okay, one of them is doing their job, the other one is not. Hey. I had a pet pig that lived inside. Did you call him Pigpen or something? Is that a rug? No, that's not. That'd be Peanuts. That was a Peanuts reference for a second. Okay, they look really hungry. I'm gonna have to get veggies. Just not getting fed enough. Okay, so what I'm missing is honey plorts. Also, I have no idea how to get this. Creep, why do you have the most random pets? Because Creep just do. Creep do what Creep want. Creep C, creep do. Cool. I have 16 drills now. We just need pink plorts? That's not even that expensive. I want a raccoon army. I love all animals, to be honest. What about snakes? Big snake enjoyer? How in the world did these get over here? You love snakes? Okay. Have two. That's another one that typically some people have issues with. What about like spiders, like specifically tarantulas? They're desperate for food, so I'm feeding them food. They've been fed. I have one tarantula? Oh, nice. I think most of the time when you have a tarantula, you barely even see it anyway, because it's kind of like burrowed and hiding. Dad has 4. Big tarantula fans, it would seem. Lava dust. Animal fans in general. Actually, wait, can I just... I upgraded... I have not applied the upgrade to these at all. You can make bigger harvesters. Or harvesters. Or bigger harvesters. I'm not speaking today. I'm removing my speaking privileges. You know what? I'm going back to not speaking at all. I'm gonna be shy and anxious. I've done too much. I think the stupidest pet we ever owned was an alligator, and it just chomped around. Alligator. Even... I don't know what the thought process was behind that. Bro was so dumb, but his cuteness made up for it. It's an alligator. What do you mean it was dumb? It was just doing its thing. Alligator was probably like a PhD in gator medicine or something like that. And you're over here making fun of him. Bro, it's hard to explain. Oh, I'm full. Alright, I'm at school. Gotta go. Okay, bye-bye, Ocean. Have a good rest of your day. Buried a whole chicken a day and so wanted to eat me like what? How far do you have an ore? It's not super far. Like, I still need to get a ton of cocodobas, and honestly, at most, I can... Like, if I spend a ton of time looking, I can get 30 or 40 per, but... It takes a while. Plus, I need to wait more for it to replenish. If I'm honest, the thing that I want to do is I want to activate the next side area, but she's just not giving me the thing that I need. I'm scared of frog zone, crickets, anything that jumps, but you have a pet frog. How long is it going to take? Not going to tell me. Actually, you know what? I'll just go over to Orts. Go OTs, sorry, so you can say oats. Yeah, so now I need to get 150, and then I unlock the final area. Well, the final... He lets me go on his ranch, and I can use all those delicious side areas. Look at it. Get now. Name is Froki. Lazy. That's not good. Okay, they did not teleport. Good job. If it's a fruit, I thought. These guys are scary because as soon as they get hungry, they just start going around. Some of these guys are like basic materials, so which one of these is you selling? You're the seller, are you not? Oh no, you are putting it in the refinery. Okay, so that's why I keep getting so much. Got it. So I already thought of this. Good job. Past me. Alright, I'm trying to get the treasure cracker. I want it. I could just make a ton of cheap stuff. Fine, I'll make pills. Buy a bunch of stage 1. Yep, that's what I'm starting to do now. It's just I do not want to crowd my inventory with a ton of stage 1s and then I have to wait forever to get rid of them. But, not going to be that many. As soon as I get to 50 and I unlock the treasure cracker blueprint, I will be fine. Oh, random thing. Can you make it so the drones collect from drills? That would be really nice, but I do not know if the developers would have thought of that. No, you cannot. That would have been cool. Would have made this even easier. Good water. I really need to put like a hose or something in my room. I think you can do it with the advanced drone. There's advanced drones? Oh. Let me collect some money real quick. Oh, no. I had no money to be collected. Alright, I'm kind of at a weird point because I'm just waiting for that one area to open up. Oh, I could have purchased the whole time. I could have purchased that the whole time. Alright, well, I'm gonna look for treasure crackers now. I forgot that I unlocked that one. Because I think there's green, there's blue, and then there's purple. Is it purple? That's the last one? Or maybe I'm just saying purple because I like the color purple. Get it from Victor. Are they actually show on the map, or do I have to re-find them? core loser. Oh, well, okay. I have the Mark III now. Interesting. There's no way I'm going to be able to afford it. If that one was 9,000, this one's probably going to be 1 billion. A billion didgeridoos. Go up here. Yeah, I'm not. I may die here, but I have a plan. The tragedy. It's so sad. Alright, well. I have no idea what that message is saying. Hello. Hold on, I gotta pull up the Google Translate. Just to see what they're saying. They probably already left by now. I just woke up. How you doing? Alright, so let me go to Google Translate. Google Translate is the most trusted source in spreading misinformation. Not what I want. It's time answer back a lot of memories. Yeah. My tongue hurts because I kept scraping against my teeth. Let me double check. Yeah, it is Japanese. That's what I thought. All right, take. And then what I do is I schmoink it here, and then I switch it to Japanese. Just to be sure. I don't know. Maybe they understand English, so that always could be a possibility. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, you speak one language. You must only know that one language. I feel like it's kind of a common courtesy to do that. Actually, that may not be common, but it is a courtesy. And also, you're a horse. Horse. Why horse? Because we're talking about mini horses. Right, they're talking about horses in general, and I was like, mini horses exist. I was like, yeah, they look really cool. I like mini horses. Called me getting distracted. I do that often. Yeah, I think it's so much more efficient to get Treasure Mark III. That's a big price tag. I just want to smoke, and I want a raccoon. The only things I need right now. Are you talking about smoking like Mary Jane, the marijuana? Or are you talking about like actual cigarettes? Spoken like a true weed head myself. Indeed, Mary Jane. Okay. Like I start using absolutely incorrect drug lingo. Beadhead, yes. Yeah, you're straight trying to smoke that, like, that stardust, that white powder, the glass. I put some napkins in my mouth so it'll help tongue. Is that a psychological thing, perhaps? Or is it like a food you ate? Or is it just something that's happening now? Hello, my fellow people. I would like to buy drug. Possibly of the good of the good quality. And for good price. That's how you know you're going to get a good price doing that. I'm back. Welcome back, Lobo. I love the fact that you leave stream for a little bit and I'm already talking about drugs. This is what happens. I barely to get my tongue away from my teeth. Drugs. Drugs. I want to switch to music. I want something else. Is it only here that plays? Bro, have you seen those raccoon dogs? I wish you could own those. Raccoon dogs. I've never seen a raccoon dog before. I am getting so unlucky with these ranchers because they're just not giving me the one that I need. You play Pokemon? Yeah. I did a playthrough of Pokemon Shining Pearl. I just not played any of the more recent Pokemon games because I'm just a combination of work, and also I've been focusing on doing other stuff. Check them out. Sometimes they're literally raccoons in dog form. The absolute best. I'll just do it right now. Oh, they are pretty cute. Favorite Pokemon? I got Combee. My favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. Oh, that's adorable. What is this? Hold on, I might have to do a snipping tool for this. This raccoon is saying absolute cinema. You'll never guess my favorite Pokemon is its Shadow Milk Cookie. That is the only correct answer. So we're gonna... do this real quick, and then we're just gonna copy it. That's not a Pokemon. Yes, it is. Shiny or regular? Honestly, maybe shiny, because I do like red Gyarados. But I like normal Gyarados regardless. They're so cute, but apparently little menaces. Are you talking about the dogs specifically, or just raccoons in general? Oh, the dogs. They got that dog in them. Also, the exchange rate for the ranch thing, I'm realizing is so horrible. They give you, like, pennies for what you do there. The napkin is not helping Al. Raccoons are good, just hyper. Well, there's a reason they're called trash pandas. Trash panda? Yes. Num num. And I find it really funny that in, like, it is very common in human, like, culture and iconography to make burglars look like raccoons. Like, the reason that it's popular for burglars to wear, like, black and white as, like, a stereotype is because I'm very sure it has to be inspired by raccoons. There's no way it's not. Some guy was just like, damn, these raccoons, they keep stealing my trash. I just had a brew. I know how to make this thief look in my new soapbox. Yo. Soapbox. Soap opera, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna get Cocodoba. Raccoons are thieves, though. Yes, they are. They just steal. That's what they do. They will actively steal from other animals as well. They do not care. They'll take their little hands and they'll take it. And then they'll not even say sorry. That's the worst part. Okay. My ferret stole more than my raccoon ever did. The longer this stream goes on, the more Creep is gonna be like, yeah, so I've owned like every animal under the sun. You know, God? You see, God is actually just like, he's in my pens right now. The reason he's not been answering prayers or anything is just because he's here. We use him to make waffles. Dang, I haven't owned that many animals. That's a lie. Well, I guess you're coming with me. Just the few I've been... The few? That's a bit of an understatement. Understatement of a century. Owie. Kokodoba. Koka. Kokodoba. Ow, ow, ow. What's considered a lot of pets? Usually more than 2 is considered a lot. I can't find your YouTube. Oh, do you want me to just send the... I can just share the name if it's easier. Like, if you're ever curious about anything else that I have, just ask me and I'll gladly share. I never post it on, like, any of my links or anything like that because it feels rude. Yes, okay. More than 2 is a lot. That's not enough. My sister in Christ. I don't even have any. I literally just take care of other people's animals. What do you mean? So I'm gonna type it out on Y touch on I. So I do have a YouTube channel that is also same under my TikTok. So it's literally just exactly that. Or worst comes to worst, local. If you really want to find it, I can also just send you a link. Yeah, but if you're gonna commit, you may as well commit, you know? Nah. No, you see, committing should, like, have a hookup culture along with it. So, like, you should only, like, partly commit. Or, like, say you want to commit and, like, you partially do stuff like that. You do committal things, but you're not actually committing. King, what? No, this is I am not speaking of anything else. I'm just talking about committing culture. And the problems with committing. And, like, dedicating yourself to another thing. How dare it? It's horrible. I am being sarcastic, if you could not tell. Right. Right, Spiggy. Surely you're being sarcastic right now. No, we know your opinions. We know what you think. We know who you are. Why does it just jettison the Cocodobas? This is such an easy way to get them, but it just depends. My cat says hi. Vexy or Inky? Which one? Or is there another one that I forgot about? Got ink? Okay. Hey, Inky. Tried a squirrel before, cutest thing ever, but why do they think you're a tree or something? They just start running up you like you're a tree. Just dig their claws deep inside. Ow! Stop it! Yes, bro. They do. Well, cats do pretty much the same thing. They see like a scratching post. Or they just climb up you because they're like, man, you can take it. These are just heartbeats? Ow. Or like a burrow in your hair. What if you have short hair? They still try to do it? Oh, I guess we're going with 30. 30 on 30. Yes. Loaf alert. The ink is loafing. Unless you're bald, they're trying. It's like even if you're bald, they're still trying. They're like digging at your head to get hair follicles. This is an emotional need. They're digging through it like it's a find your own adventure book. But that does not even make sense, but I'll keep going with it. You stream Twitch? Yes, I do. Twitch is the exact same name as it. I know. I think I've mentioned almost all my pets in these streams, but hold on. Do you mind if I open up snipping tool and I clip and I cut out the almost, because that's holding the weight of the world right there. I'm gonna go play more Kingdom Hearts now. I love Slime Rancher, but I can't buy the second one. Are you saying you cannot buy the first nor the second one, or you cannot buy the first, but you have the second one? Okay, I'm just gonna go to sleep, so that way the range extension goes on. I feel like I'm kind of at a point in the game where I'm just trying to get treasure crackers, but they're not doing what they need. I don't know what animals I've mentioned, so maybe. Okay. No, I have the first. I beat it 13 times, but I can't get the second one. I've not even beaten the game the first time. I know there is a way to beat it, I just have no idea. The Toy Story world right now. Oh, nice. So you're probably playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I've only done it twice. I've only done it no times. I believe in abstinence in the Slime Rancher world. I must have it 100%. Are you talking about all the achievements? Did he beat the Tangled world? You're telling me there's no secrets up here? My current favorite blade is... I say Beyblade, the Keyblade is the one you get from Twilight Town. Goes to 1,000,000 gold too. Nice. Cats, dogs, raccoons, birds, foxes, squirrels, chicken, alligator, snake, spider, lizard. I put the snake and the spider in the wrong order. Goat, mini cow, frog, fish, etc. I need to platinum as the quick mode. Yeah, the last thing I'm gonna do as well is probably quick mode. Are you liking the game though? I like it a lot. It's very relaxing. It makes it so I can kind of mess around a bit, and if like people are talking about things in the chat, I can just quickly pull it up and without fear of like dying or something like that. Nice. It is not like Hollow Knight or like other games I've played where I'm constantly like I have to pay attention to this. I can kind of relax. I like these things. You get me started on the magic launcher. Yeah, there's just nothing over here. That's sad. Yeah, what is your favorite area? So it's like the moss blanket area in Slime Rancher 1. So that would be like this area. I like it. It's purely the aesthetic. I had a friend that I used to pet sit for, and she had this bull, and it was so cute. Every animal. Also look up the design for the Kingdom Hearts Twilight Town Blade. It fits me so well. I stayed up all night. Sorry if I mistype anything. I'm going on like... I woke up this morning and I felt weird. I don't feel very nice right now. Alright, so gotta look that up. Twilight Town Blade. Do not pull up any sensitive information. We're going on 2 hours of sleep and school. I'm still gonna get a tiger eventually. You talking about this? I don't know which one it is. Another game I love is My Friendly Neighbor. No. Specifically the Kingdom Hearts 3 version. Oh, what time? Two. There we go. My Friendly Neighborhood, my bad. Also, another game I love is My Friendly Neighbor. Oh yeah, I've heard of that before, never played it. I see it, close to the center of the screen. Thinking about this one? I don't know if I want a regular tiger or a white tiger, though. I feel like a white tiger is a lot more expensive. Just a hunch, though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those look nice. Almost gives me like a Kirby aesthetic feeling. That is my favorite animal. I like cats. Is it? I feel like it is. It's purple and yellow. Those are like my colors. I love it. I think the prices matter to me as long as I like it. Okay. I like snow leopards. Oh yeah, snow leopards are pretty nice. I love how their camouflage is so effective. Like, if they are in snow, it's practically impossible to see them. I sometimes wish I had your mindset, Creep. I wish I had that much money, in which I could just do whatever I wanted. Be so nice. Why did it censor? It's censored? Censor. Well, I know there's certain words that it activates for. I'm sorry. No, Creep, you don't have to apologize. There is a possibility that one day I will not have to worry about money and things of that sort, but currently I do. I feel about red pandas. They're adorable. I like really any panda. That's why I even like trash pandas. I'm still just trying. Okay, so what I will do is I'll probably end stream in like 10 to 15 minutes. So usually I would stream a bit longer. But I think there's something I should probably do before I go to work today, so. Wait, in-game, do you need money? Yes. Well, in-game and in real life. But I perfectly fine monetary-wise right now, luckily. I can't rent a baby white tiger for only $1,000. Creep's like, I figured out what I want to do today. I got a plan. Like, I only need like 10,000 more dollar dues in-game. So, Boom and Honey Slimes, do they both need mint mangoes, or is one of them needs mint mango? So, Honey. Phineas and Ferbit. Just anything with honey. Well, I have a hunter honey slime hybrid, so I'll just do that. Bro, it's like only 2,500 for a regular tiger cub. That's actually surprisingly cheap. Yes, eat. I'm gonna get more honey slimes. Thank you for another rose local. I appreciate the donations, but you don't have to donate to me. Please. I would prefer if you donate it to another streamer, or alternatively, eat tabby slime. This one's brutal. Guess I need hunter reports for warden spawners. So I can get the fire slime. The tabby slime's decently easy, but that one's kind of difficult. Let's just go get the fire slime real quick that I have. Because, like, the reason I work so much is so that way I'm having a little bit more job security. And that way when I do take vacations, I can have my, like, stay-at-home vacation and not have to go on a trip anywhere. Anyways, I must go now because we got focusing. Hope we can find Strawberry. Enjoy your Kingdom Hearts. Bye-bye. What job do you work? So, typically, I'm not very specific about it because I want to keep a lot of my information private. So the best way I'll describe it is it's like sales, and I have to deal with people a lot. I have to sell things. That's part of the reason I do not like advertising. I do not like doing that stuff. I do it so much already that I'm so tired of it. Ooh, I don't like people. I don't really like people sometimes either. Especially people who are trying to buy things from you, because they feel like that because you have the audacity of even trying to ask for their money, that they can just treat you however they want. So marketing, yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I work gas stations right now. Nice. Does that mean you just sit behind the counter, or what job in gas stations? Can't own tigers in the US? That's when. But what about the Netflix documentary? Nah, I'm moving. Bye-bye, creep. Kitty. Good kitty. Alright, so now I just need the one. To buy a tiger. Well, why not? So, Creep, what you could do is just make your zoo and then have the tiger that way. Could you not? After I get off here, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm off today. Oh, nice. Enjoy your sleep. It is certainly a very nice feeling. Or if I got one before 22, I could legally have it. That's so unfair. I should have known. Is there a way I can even get these slimes to spawn without it being night? I think I just have to wait. That's kind of sad. Nope. No, the zoo wouldn't be the same. I want to walk around town with it. I have a very eclectic taste, it would seem, Creep. Hopefully I'm using that term correctly. Very oddly specific. No sleep. Good night, bro. Okay, good night, dude. I wish you well. Enjoy your day off. Well, time to watch time die out. A lynx will work, I guess. My favorite animal, to be honest, or to be frank. Alright. Okay, it kind of looks like it's getting darker. I wish you could sleep until it was night, but you can only sleep until morning. Or a fishing cat, OMG. They're cute. Quickly get an infusion of money. Actually, wait, why don't I just actually continue the honey slime quest that I was gonna do? Yeah, that makes more sense. Hunter boards are actually selling more than honey, so... It reminds me of a leopard or something. Or I could go straight Minecraft mode and get an ocelot. More Metal Gear references. Oh, wait. Nope, you're not eating that. I need 8 of these guys. And hopefully by doing this quest, I finally unlock her little side area. That'd be very helpful. Evil. Ow. Ow. They do be bouncing. Okay, I've decided the next big cat I get will be the caracal. Even though they're a bit scary, Lameo. You're saying that is a bit scary when you were earlier talking about a tiger. I'll be right back. It's okay, local. I'm ending stream here decently soon, so it should be fine. It'll be all good. I'm not gonna be able to collect those because I need to have enough space. Big tigers ain't scary. Have you seen a video of a crocodile? Those are scary. I have not. I can actually not even picture the animal in my head right now. No. Not eat the plort. No plorting. Okay, that's a decent number. I'm not too worried about getting an exact. Am I putting on like a fake falsetto with my voice? Gotta add the gravel. No. I do not want to add gravel right now. They're so cute. They're like huge and hustle. Yes. Okay. I loved making that sound when I run. It's incredible. Makes you run faster. It's true. Yes, I received star mail. Yes! Yes! I've been desperate. I've been waiting so long. I mean, you know, it's pretty cool if you message me. You know, I'm not, like, excited or anything. Go here. Mail. Yes. Oh, I unlocked the side area. I really should have been doing this market or those quests so much earlier, because I would have unlocked them a lot earlier in the game. They should convert relatively quickly. Apparently they cost anywhere between 1.5k to 30k. That's like a Pokemon card's worth of animal. One singular Pokemon card. Oh, hello. I nearly just said the word nerd out loud. I'm so sorry, Victor. What are you saying? Okay, so this is how you get glitch slimes. Okay. Oh, you actually have to find them? Okay. Be on the lookout for glitched Largos. You're not glitched. Look normal. Glitch time diet, none. You're not normal. You're not normal. Actually decently fun, I like this. That's the only weight, something like 40-something pounds. The wrong one. I keep selecting the non-glitch slime. Appeared right in front of my eyes. I'll be right back. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. Hi. Oh, glitch slime, come here. Feels scary, though. Is this one? There's always like one that spawns with the Largos, so it's decently simple to get them. I really wanted to cheese it. I could just take all of them. Like, what are they gonna do? Stop me? I think you're doing? Come here. How do I get out of here? Do I just... What do I do? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh no, you can what? Oh. Maybe I'm dumb. There was schmingus. There will be schmingling. Well, let me just see if there's a quick way to get out. I probably should go. Portal back or something? Can I go home? I should have read the full tutorial. Oh, you can do emergency return. Okay. Well, never mind. Alright. I'm gonna save it quick. Hopefully I can just immediately return to finishing that and getting the 100, because that does not seem bad, but I do not think I have enough time. I get way too far into that. Alright. Well, with that, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully you did / will do something productive. So long. Bye-bye.